named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wright running out of the gun. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready? 70 range.
Shotgun snap to Nix. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Set. 18, right here. Ready?
Now Nix on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's a give for Wright. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
19, Tiger, 19.
Nix from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Viking, 18.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Now a run with Wright. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Culp with a catch. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Returnable from the 1. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He's on the move. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Down the sideline to the 45. And finally stopped at the 34. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Pistol now for Mahomes. He sends this one to the end zone. Big gain downfield. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running right. Here's Wright. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nicks off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Let's go.
Third down from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted 4 times last week in the win. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! And he's going to be touchdown as that return comes to an end. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 35 on second down. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. This complete to Colt. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's a give inside to Wright. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Got it. Ready?
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. Warrior 70. Ready.
Nix with it on first. Rolling left, buying some time. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Now here he goes again. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
He brings it in. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fields this at the 19. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Broncos get set to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set, ready.
Wright gets it, headed right. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's 2nd and 5. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 30-yard line.
19 Lions. Ready.
Trying again following the sack. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock. That play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
He fields it from the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. It's Pacheco again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he'd love to know the tendencies of the defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him down right along the 30. Now after reeling in the deep shot, though, he looks to be in some pain. Must have been banged up somewhere along that play. We're going to take a pause as he gets worked on. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Hey, 43, 15.
Another throw for Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos get it back on his 6th interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
They run again with Wright. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
43, 43.
First down throw, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
57, 57,
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy, and it sets up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incomplete.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play, felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Ready. Set, go.
Running behind center with Wright. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth.
14.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Set.
Right again. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
60. Let's go now. Mustang 19. Get up.
Nix from the gun. Cut by Sutton. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he gets this forward to the 19. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. All right, set now, 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the Chiefs' 30-yard line.
Go.
Another try following the sack. Has the connection to Wright. He's got it in the red zone.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
60 Bobcat. Shut up. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Forced out to his right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another Denver Broncos. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
This is Wright. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Running it with Wright. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos push the lead to 20. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He beams one deep right side. That's caught at the 25. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Nix with it on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Got it. Ready?
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
70 range. 70 range. Come 19. Come 19. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's going to push one deep. He's got it inside the 10. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Right. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape.